topic going. Maybe still do the gold thing on there. All right, we are live on the TikTok. We are live on the YouTube. We got all the things going on. All right, all right, all right. Amazing. When I first started this live stream, uh, I had so many cancellations that it became a pain to wait to 8 o'clock to get the stream going. Right. Now, now that I'm here and I have sessions booked the way I do, uh, it's almost the opposite problem that I have a client here until 8 o'clock, and then I don't have enough time to get things set up the way I want to. It is a fascinating thing. Fascinating, fascinating, fascinating. Now the camera's going to do its live thing. Okay. Stupid YouTube stuff. All right, all right, all right. My name is Mr. Ryan. I am the Yinzer therapist. I am here for the 19th edition of the Mindfulness Power Hour. I cannot believe with my brain, my problem to follow through that I am sitting here uh, for the 19th episode of this Mindfulness Power Hour. I am continuing through my rock. I am continuing to show up for myself, to embrace the imposter demon, to embrace doing this imperfectly as I figure out what it means to be a live streamer, what it means to create a podcast, all those good things. Um, so here I am again, episode 19, making it work. This is my challenge to the world to get people to pay attention to their mental health, to talk mental health, right? To normalize sharing our stressors, our gains, our wins, our losses, right? To normalize talking about our self care and the things we do to make ourselves better and more mentally sound and competent for this world, right? I keep showing up in each and every week to challenge the world to be healthier, to take their mindfulness seriously, to learn about their mental health and learn different tips and tricks to do something about life, to insulate, to protect ourselves, to develop the mental fortitude necessary to make it in today's world. As I've been working on my marketing, so to try to get people here to enjoy live with me, to get that collaborative, interactive element that I'm looking for. Really working on that marketing piece and really trying to figure out who I'm marketing this to. Who do I want to tune in and get something out of this hour? And really, for me, it boils down. This is a stream for each and everyone out there who's burnt out in this crazy, crazy, topsy turvy world. This stream is for anyone and everyone out there who is tired of life being lifey, tired of people being people, tired of work being worky, and who wants to learn different ways to manage life stressors. You don't need to have a mental health diagnosis to benefit from therapy. You don't need to have a mental health condition to benefit from coping skills. Um, these are tips and tricks that can help anybody better their life, mental health issue or not. Making investments in ourselves and our mindfulness and our self care matter. It makes a difference, right? Scientifically, thanks to the work of people like Dr. Dan Siegel, have literally been able to prove now that by taking 5 to 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes of time in for yourself every day. Talking deep breathing, grounding exercise, and progressive muscle relaxation, brain humming, tapping, right? Any of those coping skills. Choosing to do that. One of those coping skills or something like it for 10 to 15, 20 minutes a day. We've literally now proven helps grow a healthier brain. It literally helps grow the healthier brain fibers in your prefrontal cortex, right? Your prefrontal cortex is the quarterback of your brain, right? It is the part of your brain that controls the emotions, controls the other areas, and helps make it all run, right? So especially for my trauma victims, right? With the way trauma can rewire the brain and reshape things, taking that daily time in can really, really matter, can really make a big difference. It really, really can, right? And that's what we're doing here. That is the challenge each and every week of this mindfulness power hour, is to get as many people as can to take that time for themselves, to make their mental health a priority in everything that they do. It's why I'm going to keep showing up here, keep trying to build this audience, keep trying to get this shit to pop off, as they might say. Because that's how much I believe. That's how much I believe in the importance of our mental health. How much I feel that the investments in our mental health are going to do exactly what takes us to the next level and helps us, in a way, reboot society and maybe give a shit about something a little different than what we're doing. So yeah, so that's this stream. I'm still working on the punchline, the tagline, the marketing. Right? Still working on the bio, description, all that good shit. Still trying to figure out who this stream is for, who I want to tune in here and hang out with me each and every Thursday. Also debating maybe the TikTok and YouTube aren't the best places for this stream. Maybe start, maybe do something on Twitch. Um, and all that. So yeah, today is definitely a little bit of a jumbled session. Today, I'm actually going to take a moment here. I forgot my water, and I forgot my tablet. There's a couple of other things. I am going to run and get those real quick. Right back. All right, all right, all right. I'm back. I don't know how much you guys can do. Sorry about that. I moved the tablet somewhere. So, if anybody out there has seen or paid attention to any of the marketing, as I'm going to try to call it, right? Any of that I was doing this week. One of the things that we recognize is that tonight is a little different of a mindfulness power hour. As I'm continuing to grow into this platform and what I'm doing here and trying to figure out what I want to do with this space, it really gives me the idea to do what I want with it, right? So, what I've been really recognizing, and in a lot of ways, especially as I don't have an audience yet, hopefully there's people out there that are going to like, subscribe, comment, share this. So we can build that audience together, right? This is kind of becoming a video vlog, right? This is kind of me telling my story, showing where I'm at with life, what I'm doing as I continue to move forward in my career, right? As I continue to move forward with being council president in Palmboro, serving as a local government official. As I have recently booked a workshop in my local community, Palmboro, at a community center for the spring. As I work to sign up for a wellness fair coming in January, and now I'm working with another lady on her space down in Newton. Shout out to Saving Sages. Oh my God, I'm so mad at myself. I can never know why I can't. remember Saging Space. There it is. That's why my brain stopped. The awesome person behind Saging Space has opened up a new brick and mortar store down in New Kensington, 932 Fifth Avenue. Suite F, it looks like. This is going to be 15, 20 minutes from my house. I am super stoked for the Saging Space opening. Even more stoked that they do have uh, space for workshops and things of that sort. Right? I think that is going to be a great opportunity. So with all that said, this is my video log in a way. This is my video to personally, figure out where my life is going and share all the good and bad and all the things that I'm up to, all the fun that I'm having, all that good shit. Right? Uh, so this one, we're going to mark something a little sadder, something a little bit more of a bummer, right? And that is the passing of Todd Snyder. For those of you tuning in, whether it's live or on replay, you might not know who Todd Snyder is. That's okay. He wasn't mainstream, but he was a very awesome, amazing folk rock icon. He was one of the best big names in my opinion because of how accurate it is. He was dubbed the storyteller. The way I've been describing it to people this week is that it's like taking stand up, deadpan kind of one liner comedy and combining it with a single song. So thinking kind of like Mitch Hedberg with like Bruce Springsteen, right? So it was always an awesome show, a great time. You know, Todd, much like one of my other musical heroes, Jerry Garcia, Todd definitely shows that fun in his life. He chose to really thoroughly enjoy himself. In fact, he has a song called "Enjoy Yourself," right? And he just had a way with his words of taking the most mundane, basic aspects of life and the dilemmas and the pain and the things that we all deal with and putting it into song form and really getting you to think about the world in which we live and how we treat the people in it. He had just an amazing knack for talking about the most serious of subjects out there and then making it fun, right? Todd is a musical artist that I have been listening to for probably more than half my life. I can't exactly remember the first time I saw Todd live. But if I'm remembering correctly, it was right around when I turned 21. Because at that point, he was playing on the bars. And until I turned 21, I was not able to go into a bar to see his live. I'm pretty sure that around 2008, 2009, so the first time I ever saw Todd live, he was showing oh my God. No, I've been doing this for as long as I have because I have been drinking now. It's conservative Christian. I know there's more words in front of it than just conservative Christian. And that is why I have my tablet trying to get that code speed up so I have the ability to lift things up without jeopardizing the integrity of the screen. Right? Because again, I want this to be a video log of perfect notes, Kurt things that may be foaming us out. Uh, yeah, so conservative Christian, white right Republican. That was one of the original songs of the thought that really got me. It really made me go, oh, it was just so much laughter, so much smiles. One of my favorite memories of seeing live was that there was a moment there where shout out the song today. Whatever song that you had, if you like it is, it's going to hear that I shout it out. You don't always get to play it. Okay? Sometimes you do, sometimes you get. But usually you do. Usually timed it right, whatever he was doing, he thought, play the song with you too. It was biggest is the fear run. Okay? BWRUN, fear run. BWRUN, fear run. All you need is a pen and a fire, a car and a key, and a snowboard driver. BWRUN, fear run. It's just an amazing song. Definitely from that to heyday and downloading and all that, right? And I remember there was a show, pretty sure it was you there, and I was trying to start a beer run and got him to play beer run. Right? Just moments like that. The laughter, the smiles, the talk was so kind, so loving, so giving, the stories all this week about all the different positions he had helped, all the guys that he gave opportunities to, and they worked with, and things like that. Not taking songwriting credits, I think he helped other people with. Uh, doing everything he can to pay it forward and teach the next generation how to do it. He was a beautiful guy, modern day superhero. It was really good to enjoy as much of it as you can, to sing as many songs as you can, and always searching for adventure. And being that this is the distraction, right? That we are using this time, this mindfulness power to simply the distraction from the world of doom and gloom out there, right? I'm not going to get into the circumstances of contact and everything that surrounds that tragedy. That's not what this is about. Uh, this is sharing my truth, putting my love and admiration for Mr. Todd Snyder out there. One of the big reasons why he is so big in my heart was the pandemic. There were many Sundays that we did a live stream in this local building down there in Tennessee. And we would stream. We would stream and we would play. And it was supposed to be good concert in a lot of ways. So it was definitely something during the pandemic that I look forward to every Sunday. It was an incredible thing. It was a helpful thing. It was not just me, but a lot of people get through the pandemic and get together. So, those Sunday church services were a really big deal during the pandemic for a lot of us. They really helped a lot of us get through it. They really did. It's been many years since Todd live. I was really hoping to make that a point that before we had to come back, he was help with you, especially with what he did before we went. Uh, Taking a page at a Taylor Swift book, that he recorded all with the help. He recorded everything, every song, and did it in a more singer-songwriter style, right? And what the original albums were, because the original albums were a lot of different different instruments, different bands, members, that way. Um, and so this is just his kind of guitar, playing the songs we used to play, uh, telling us about the song creation, where they came from, where the inspiration came from, really giving you the background. It was just a phenomenal series. It really was. It was those 30 Sunday shows that we recorded those albums and then put them out for everybody to see download, right? Giving it away. I did pictures of the executed gift shop. Had a huge day because it was merch, shirts, and this and that with everything. In fact, that's how I got my Todd Snyder cooler bag, my Todd Snyder rubber cup. I got a sticker. I got a magnet. I got cool all access passes. I got a medical cannabis folder with the TV, so that was just phenomenal. There was something else I got on that too. Oh, I got my little snack bag. It's a small blue bag. Has a nice zip on it with a lock on it, right? So a lot of awesome work that whole process. And being the therapist that I am, just trained to do counseling, it really was apparent to me that early on, the whole record progress, re-recording everything, putting it out there, telling all the stories, really getting into that insight, that nitty-gritty, it really kind of showed me that he knew the end was coming. He knew his health was failing him. Todd knew that he didn't have that much longer on earth. He was going to get as much out of it as he could. Right? It really felt that way as a therapist. With my anxiety and my fear of losing people matters to me. Um, and, so now here we are, and unfortunately no longer with us, but I get to look at the squeezable banana that I have in my office. That is, stuff goes in my car. I get to look at the banana that I have in my filing cabinet in my office. I get to look at my stash. I get to take out of my car. I get to take the cooler out over the summer. There's going to be so many opportunities to remember God based on that opportunity to get hurt. As I was saying in my younger days, I didn't care about that merch all that much. I didn't care as much about those sentences. I didn't always have the fun for those extra things. So to have some of that now, it's pretty cool. I think a sad note is that when we got to these on Friday, we were in ill health and in the hospital and wasn't looking good. I had bought two records of an autograph, really hoping that I would be able to return him and hear about him getting better and that money would help pay for his hospital bills and all that. And I also did it knowing that it did go well, that it was all going to start out really fast and I better get it while I could. I wasn't sure if it goes, are they going to reissue things? Right? Are they going to restock these boxes? Is that going to happen? And now everything's all sold out. My record showed up today. And when I'm done with this, I'm done with this live stream. I'm going to go home and listen to more podcasts, which is what I've been listening to since I started. It's been pretty much a steady week of nothing but God. There's just so many songs, the albums he recorded, the live albums he recorded. I found on the live music archive, archive.org, you can have to access the music on it. I forget what's happening on music, but there's all kinds of Podfire song shows up there, right? I've been listening to these early 2000 shows with Jeff Austin playing in there, which is really weird, knowing how the Jeff Austin life ended, right? The pod and Jeff on the stage, just, it's weird. It's a little weird. It really is. I found a live record of Todd. I think it was a bootleg kind of thing. It tells a bootleg pattern where he kind of got to start for it. And it was amazing how much he talked about that, what happened in the show, how we missed him when he's gone, all these things. He's so on the nose with how life is. He was writing about the dangers of the right wingers and that new show. The Bush was the version of the scary of the country. My, how times have changed. Oh, actually doing better than I thought with the emotions here. It's almost as if I was always crying. But it was nothing. Um, being that it's my life, I can do what I want. So this is where we're going to take it. I think one of the tough parts about podcasts for me is he's like the best friend that I never met. He's the coolest, most positive person that I never really got to know. I always got to know him as a teacher. But over the past month, it's just wasn't just about that. My wife's cousin just finished the rest, decided to be good. Very across the street, I guess outside kind of like a mess. One of my buddies I used to run with back in high school, OG, passed away. I don't know if you it was a girl, who did the same thing last year. We both just were kids. Uh, both of those horrific tragedies on so many different levels, in so many different ways. And they tear my heart, and it has all kinds of things, and all kinds of this, that, and other things. Uh, the podcast was the same. So two people that meant the world to me in real life that I hung out with, I met, I shared so much with. There was this real life connection there. And it's not with my band. That's what I never met. It's the same thing. It's the same songwriter. Those 3,000. But yet I feel the same way about him as you said. I think that's where some of the grieving process this week is really got. Is why does that feel the same? Why does a tragic death of a wife's cousin feel the same as losing a guy that I never met? I think that's the power of music. I think that is the power of art. That it creates a bond, an emotional bond, and you feel like you really know people. You feel like you really have an idea of what makes them tick. I think music, much like God did, is a big part of my life. I would often listen about before we even recorded all the football things, voting stuff. I was listening to him talk. I listened to him talk almost all the time. Like, he was a big part of my musical repertoire. There's so many of his songs that he sings almost every year to all the parties. It's interesting. It's very interesting. The different stuff. It really, really is. Um, so yeah, I mean, I think this is one of the reasons why I've been thinking about making this into a morning show. Is by this time of night, my brain is fried. The things I wanted to do and say just don't seem to come to me. I really wondered exactly what I wanted to say about God and how I wanted to get this tonight. But I spent all week reading. I'm going to continue to read and continue to do this. I've used zero, this stuff is a thing. Um, yeah. A typical episode of the Mindfulness Power Hour. After I talk about myself there, after I talk about what I'm grateful for, right, with to express that gratitude. I kind of what it is that I want to talk about. This is my platform, it's my podium, my voice public. And then we do a coping statement at the stage. And the big thing I want at this time of space here talk about our mental health, talk about our self-care, talk about what is going well, what is working for us, what isn't. They normalize this conversation about our mental health. They normalize talking about the medication that we take and things like that. And then once we're done with all that, right, once we're done with that learning, and we're nice and relaxed, that's what I want to do focus. Right? That's what I want to do next. So despite today's episode being a little different, um, we're also going to be a little bit more of the same. Uh, I want to do the focus group. Really, think that's so what we're going to do tonight is because it's part of that series that I've got coming up in the spring uh, is meditation and sound bath, doing the brain and stuff, doing all that good stuff. Um, so I want to use this space here, right? Because one of the reasons we did this, right, we were doing this is for me to get the reps, right? For me to get the practice in, so I continue to be good at doing stuff. Right? So one of the things that we're going to see more in this Mindfulness Power Hour over the next couple of months is my singing bit, which you can see right behind me, right here. With my nails now, which is my nail small part. We're going to make two. So what we're going to do here is kind of like a guided meditation sound bath thing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of do a spoken word poetry of one of Todd's songs, You For Yourself. It's kind of like a mantra meditation over the sound bath. And then, we want to take a deep breath. We want to sit and relax, enjoy the sound bath. Again, this is more for me getting my reps in, more for me getting my practice in, especially in terms of recording this stuff, right? I want to really figure out how to record it, how does it sound good, and all of those things, right? So, as as I said, today was a little interesting. We're going to work this up. This is what closer. Right back right there for the YouTube live. So be close to those. We got TikTok live right there. So, quick first attempt in doing all of this. myself. That's the fish side. Enjoy myself. It's enjoy yourself. We're going to give it a go. Big thing to remember about sound bath meditation is you're out there watching the flood or on our replay. Take that deep breath and exhale slowly. Keep that breath in mind. Breathe nice and slow, nice and deep. Um, Breathe slow, deep. Please don't hurt yourself. Let's work to get relaxed, positive. Let's work to remember a great last night. Other family members who have lost recently, and you have especially those who have tough time with please take those deep breaths. Sit back and listen to one of the soothing sounds. Yourself, enjoy yourself. Later than enjoy yourself, enjoy yourself while you're still. The years, they go by as quickly as a week. Enjoy yourself, enjoy yourself. Wait, what you go through years and years, always have to go. Never take a minute off if you make it go. Someday you'll say you'll have your fun when you're a millionaire. Imagine all the fun you have. So, rocking chair. You gotta take that ocean trip no matter what. Come on, you got your reservations. You just can't get away. Next year for sure. You'll see the world. You'll really get around. But how far can you travel? Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. Later. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself while you're still. Years go by as quickly as a week. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. Later. joining me. Thank you guys for liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing, following. On Thursday at 8 p.m. Showing up for ourselves. Talk mental health. More mental health. Everybody gets the mental health services. I hope that sound-wise this works out. We'll be doing it again. The upcoming workshops that I've got